the tape.
Roll the tape. Lisa, this isn't that kind of show. Bells ringing, ringing. Hold your hands and close your eyes.
The fact that was louder getting picked up on like the microphone than anything else in between, and there wasn't even a microphone by you.
I have a natural projecting voice. I would have been probably really good in opera.
Yeah.
Like when microphones didn't exist. Like
Yeah.
a really good Italian opera singer.
You just need to have the good acoustics that have it travel
Would have
throughout.
just fed me wine and grapes, and I would have worn nice silks.
Would you
and
have
I would
been
just
lounging as you
Yes,
were eating the grapes?
They would be in a sarong. These
Have you ever seen
these chiseled men?
Have you ever seen Emperor's New Groove?
Yes, but like no, like I could not tell you a single thing about the show, but
It's
I've
not a
seen
show;
it.
it's a movie. Well, there is also a TV show, but it's not the same. There's Emperor's New Groove and there's Kronk's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove is really funny, but there's just a scene in it where he's lounging, getting grapes fed to him, and so naturally my brain went there.
Yeah. No, that is really kind of my dream in life. When I'm a famous author and I have like a house staff, I'll just be lounging by my pool, like, pool boy, bring me grape.
One grape.
One grape.
Grape.
Grape. Welcome to this week's podcast, everybody.
Hell yeah. Welcome. I guess I can also say that.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm just there's a warning, a banner flashing on our television.
It's
right
just
now.
for the winter storm, as we casually get roughly 16 to 20 some inches of snow overnight.
I don't understand because on Monday I had my windows open and my heat turned off. And now we're getting 20 inches of snow.
It's Wisconsin
I
for
know,
you.
I know.
You never have snow on Christmas, but you have it all of the other times. Does he have an Android?
Yeah. No, Lane doesn't have an Android. My mom does.
Oh, I was like, that's green.
Yeah, no, my mom has like a Motorola like smartphone. It's like the cheapest one you can buy, and every time she upgrades to the next version of the shittiest phone. And we've been trying to get her to switch to an Apple because even my father has not one but two iPhones. Two phones, and I don't know who to trust.
Oh, we were singing two different
we
songs.
Anyways. What's our show today, Faith? You want to tell the class?
Oh, jeez.
No, I mean the show on the
Oh my god. That's so funny. I thought we were giving a little outline of what we were doing. No. The show that is on the background, which we might have to change if I get too into it and a little too distracted, is in fact the Big Ten men's basketball tournament. Wisconsin is in it right now, playing against Michigan. Go Badgers.
Go Badge, go.
Go Badge. I don't know. I will always cheer for a Wisconsin team. That's how it always is. I do strongly dislike Michigan in all sports, so there's a little added piece to it there.
They're tied right now. It's
They
half.
are
the talking
tied.
heads are talking, not doing a good enough job as us.
They have it's more than their talking heads. They got their upper body. March Madness is about to begin for both women's and men's. The women's tournaments all ended, so they're going to go through their seeding. The men's seeding will happen as well. And then we'll hit bracket season. I think that we should fill brackets out, honestly.
Sure. I know nothing about men's basketball, but I will do the
That's
things.
okay. You do know how I stand with men.
Yeah.
But I will respect and follow sports the same way. Do I lean a little bit more towards like the women's when it comes to basketball? Yeah.
They're just prettier to look at. That part.
Sure.
But what I was gonna say earlier, I had the game on a little bit before you got here, and they're not making it in the basket, and that is kind of the whole point of basketball is to make the ball in the basket.
Yeah, no, they do actively have more turnovers. They had more turnovers combined than they did shots made, which is a little bit rough when you're thinking about the game of basketball.
# shots fired and missed.
Mostly missed.
Mostly missed. I want to show you something. I'm skipping down the list.
Go for it.
Because I need to talk. If I had to watch a Tom Sandoval's cameo,
Oh no.
you have to watch this too.
Are we talking about him in House of Villains?
No, cameos. You know cameos? So actually,
Oh my gosh, what were they pay?
your favorite person, Matthew Morrison, was just on the
no.
Today Show. Was just on the Today Show a few weeks ago talking about how he's making so much money off of cameos, and they've become like iconic online because like he's just fucking weirdo. And they were like, "Why did you start doing that?" He's like, "Well, I had to fund my one man show." And I was
Is
like,
that what all of those clips are? It's his one man show that I've
um,
been seeing
yeah, he
of
has
him doing like the kind of like slow, soft talking. It makes
yes,
me want to vomit when I
yeah.
watch those things of him.
Well,
I do think it's really funny that we did get back to hating on him this episode.
we're just trying to have a cohesive theme.
I do agree with that, and I will hate on Matthew Morrison and Will Schuester equally as hard.
Period.
I just got to watch another episode of Glee the other night because I haven't been existing other places.
Yeah.
So that was nice to be able to catch up on, and wow, he just sucks. And that's about all the thoughts I have. But yeah, cameos.
So our friend Tom Sandoval has found this source of income.
Ew. Who's paying him to send weird videos? You?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Tom Sandoval. Yes, that's right. I'm here. For a very special reason, and that is Adriana, your girl who loves you so much. And
Why does it look like he's trying to seduce the person watching this?
so happy. And
Oh my god, and the music in the background, it sounds like he is just trying to fuck.
No,
That is a weird song to be playing in the background. Like, it looks like you're just gonna see him do like the moves where he pulls out, where he's
it looks like he's about to do a magic mic routine.
that correct. And the way the glasses coming off, and
I just
honestly,
love
the way
the
he
ring
talks
light reflecting in the
in
sun.
the yes,
Breaking
Ugh.
the illusion.
Oh
I just
god,
thought if I had to see that, I was like scrolling the internet, having a grand time, and then that came across my page.
it's so unsettling.
There is something so unsettling about that man. And even like in the early seasons, I mean, there has to be something unsettling about you in order to be in a relationship with Kristen Doty for 5 years. I don't. I was like, Ariana.
Doty catching shade.
Oh, speaking of which, I also saw a video of Sheena recently. Girl got veneers.
Did she?
As if her face couldn't look more pinched. And now it's like she's got these giant ass teeth that her lips are trying to like pull over. It's so bad.
Do you think though that did she fall again?
Am I being ableist?
Because she that's what happened. That's why she was mad at Jax.
Yeah.
Because he didn't check up on her, or no, maybe Jax said it was the girls. The girls didn't check up
Yeah,
on her.
Stassi did, and that was the beginning. They
Stassi.
were at a party at
Yes,
Kyle's house from Beverly Hills.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
And then that's when Brandy came up to her and said,
Your
"Your
tooth
tooth
looks dead." I just want to say for our viewers, if my voice is a little raspy, it's not because I'm trying to seduce you.
We're not Tom Sandoval over here."
I talked for like 4 hours at my friends last night reading all their birth charts, and
Not all of them. We
not
made
all
it
of
through
them.
half, which was even funnier.
Listen, we kept getting distracted and surprise, surprise. And then we kept getting sidetracked, and then we ended up talking about how all of us, because all of us went to the same school except for Faith. Yeah,
I didn't. Liv didn't.
Oh yeah, I live. Yeah, North
Shannon.
Shannon. Yeah. So like half of us went to the same school where we just learned through song and videos. Public education at its finest. But we were sitting here, we were talking about Liberty Kids, which first of all, Mandela effect. It is called Liberties Kids.
Liberties with an S.
With an apostrophe S. As if they are Lady Liberty's children.
It is.
Oh.
That's the point. That's literally the point of it. Those kids help with the American Revolution.
Now
that we think about it, guess what? We wouldn't have won if we didn't have those kids. I'm kidding. They didn't exist.
I mean, to be fair, most of our founding fathers were children. They were literally all like 19 to 25, and they were like, let's overthrow our government.
And that's why it makes sense why our Constitution looks the way it does.
Period. Period. But we were talking about Liberty Kids, right? And
Yes.
then I had to try and describe to everyone
Oh, jeez.
that every year on Martin Luther King Day, one second, I have to cough. Gotta clear that phlegm. Every year on Martin Luther King Day, we would watch this whack ass cartoon.
Wackadoodle.
It's wackadoodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time. I love Lisa Rinna. She's such an icon.
Lisa fucking Rinna.
Yes.
Anyways, go ahead.
But we had to watch this film, and it was a cartoon, and it was these kids, and they were in a classroom learning about like the civil rights movement and MLK Jr. And then all of a sudden they get transported back in time to the civil rights movement. And then they start like putting in actual clips of like real footage and like photos of the whole thing. And then it ends with like a drawing of MLK Jr., like the hotel he got shot at. And you hear a gunshot, and then it just like ends. And I'm like, why was I watching this at 8:30 in the morning as a third grader? I am so confused. I'm not saying that we shouldn't teach children about MLK Jr., but that method,
There's
it's called,
different ways of going about it.
yes. Our friend Martin, yeah, that's what it was called. I
I
think that's what we concluded
I
on
don't know.
last night.
That's what we looked up. We watched little clips of Liberty's Kids.
Yes, the
If
theme
it's
song.
our friend Martin, my friend Martin, I'm not sure, one of the two. We got to sing through some of the Schoolhouse Rock songs.
Yes. Well, oh yeah, also
I'm Just a Bill.
I'm
and
Just a Bill.
Conjunction Junction. That came up a lot.
Conjunction. While we were doing the readings, there's a lot of conjunctions in people's charts, which sounds like a bad thing, but it's a good thing. And our friend Meg, shout out Meg, our
Go
first
Meg.
subscriber.
Yeah. On
She-
YouTube.
Yes, the YouTube, the tube of you. Ew, I didn't like that.
No.
I'm sorry.
Get rid of that.
And that will be getting cut.
Tube of you.
I hate that.
Oh God.
Oh, but
It
Meg,
was Conjunction Junction.
yeah, so we all have ADHD and we all vocal stim.
Yeah, we do.
And so all it takes is a word. A verb is a word, it's an action word.
To get a couple of songs popping out about how they learned verbs.
Yes.
I had no
helping
clue what was
verbs,
happening.
helping verbs. There are 23.
Absolutely crazy. I don't even know what Shannon was singing. That was a whole other version.
I'm so glad she was on our page though. She
I-
was like, I understand.
Love that woman.
We will have to schedule another time to finish our balances because we have to do Liv's, Jesse, and then mine.
Yeah, each one of them took I don't know, maybe 45 minutes to get through.
Yeah, it was a lot, and like that was even the condensed version because your charts were like 30 pages, and I turned them into like 7.
Oh my gosh, some light reading.
Yes, I
Look
listen.
at they're touching the bean.
I was gonna make a
Spread
joke. Did you see the video I sent you? A memory from a year ago. We were hammered at Top Shots.
I did not open it. I will look at it right now though. I had a memory
because
from,
it's giving this attitude right now, but we're like dead sober for the most
I
part.
had a memory pop up of me being in what looked like a bar bathroom. But it was just a picture of a cowboy that said "Howdy."
Oh my god, no, that's above Politos.
Oh my god,
it's on the ceiling.
Yodelay-hee-hoo.
Imagine
Wait, what
you're
does that
drunk
actually
at
say?
2:30 trying to devour a piece of pizza.
Oh,
and
it says
you-
honky tonk badonkey donk, and then it says howdy.
I don't know if this is a thing outside of like where we live.
Drawing on bathroom stalls.
Yes.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
thing.
okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. I've only been to like clubs up in the cities.
You're like, I don't go places.
I actually don't leave my house ever. No, you need to listen to it.
Oh.
Because we just sound drunk as hell.
We were taking shots the next day too.
Yes.
Who was this going to?
I have no idea. That's the problem.
Yikes. What an Abby shocked.
Like
That's
no
crazy.
context to that
I
memory.
don't know where that was going, but apparently we ended up at Politos.
I love when we get to piece our memories together of a night through old Snapchat memories.
I drank too much.
Yeah, I can't drink like I used to. I am on too many SSRIs.
I took myself off all my meds.
I think I wouldn't recommend that for the general public, but for
I-
Faith, it was a great idea.
I did. I did it in a healthy way. It's not in a way to be concerned.
Yes, I would just like to put that out there.
I did do it in a very healthy way. I did talk with my doctor and I talked with my therapist beforehand.
We love therapy. I actually hate therapy. I've ghosted every therapist I've ever had.
I enjoyed my last therapist,
Mm.
but I moved on. I don't know what else to say there. I didn't really have a reason to stop going or to continue going, so it was just kind of like a
How many fouls do they get in college basketball?
So you can get 5 fouls before you get fouled out. I guess this is an easy way for us to be able to kind of hop into some things here too. But the second half of the game just started. So that's kind of where we're hopping back into. You as a player are able to get 5 fouls before you foul out of the game.
Got it. Someone was
Um,
just at 3 for the Badgers. So
yeah,
it
so
was
that's
just-
not very good. They will get
No.
more limited playing time until towards the end, especially if you hit 4 fouls, you will be on the bench for quite some time. As a team, once you hit 5 fouls, then there's the like and one situation. And so
Do tell.
if you make the first one, then you get a second one. I think it's once you hit 7 fouls, then it's immediate like bonus plus. And so you don't have to make the first one to get the second shot.
He looks stressed.
Yeah. Okay. So also Michigan, one of their only losses. They have 2 losses this year. One of their only losses is to the Badgers.
Oh, slay.
Yeah. No, the Badgers were unranked, deservedly so. To start the year, they came out and they beat a ton of ranked opponents, and they kind of just because they did have losses to like some not amazing teams and whatever, they don't get the same kind of attention and standing, but they did beat a number of ranked opponents.
Bro, is that a Wisconsin curse? Like, you can beat the hardest teams in the league, but the teams that you should win in a landslide, you're just like, actually, what if we just fucking failed?
Yeah. What it seems like, and I think that we probably see it more because we do cheer for the Wisconsin teams, but what it feels like is we play down to the level or we try to match the level at which people are playing.
Mhm.
So why are we able to beat some of the best teams? Because we do have the capability, but we have to
They're
play
kind of
to that
forcing
level.
you to play at a professional athlete level.
Correct. But like then you go into a game and you're like, oh, this is like an easy game. It should be a given win. Now we're gonna play like shit. Or they come in with a bad game plan and then no swaps are made. Packers.
Yeah, should we actually skip into that?
Yeah, honestly,
free
free
agency,
crazy.
literally, I was waking up and like going on my phone and I was like, what is actually happening right now in the league? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I mean, R.I.P. We know Romeo Dobbs.
In the arms of an angel. Did you like that voice memo I sent you?
Yeah. That was in the period where I was having a problem responding to anybody. So
But it's okay
maybe
because I knew that you received it.
did.
I knew that it
I-
probably brought a smile to your face, and
It-
that's all I wanted.
It did. I am happy for him. He is a great player. Do I wish that he maybe was sticking around? Yes, he brought a
Yeah.
good energy to the group. I do think in the long run it might help a little bit more with being able to get higher contracts out to some people and keeping some of like the younger people around who there's kind of more hope sitting around.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of room to grow with like Golden and like some of our other wide receivers.
Yeah.
I do feel like we have now no like veteran.
Christian Watson.
Oh, true. But
You got
he's
Christian
hurt every
Watson,
5 games.
And then, Jaden Reed.
I forgot. I always forget about him because he was out last season.
Well, first game he busted his collarbone.
Yeah.
That was a heartbreaking one to see. And then I feel like that in and of itself kind of set the tone
Yeah.
for the Packers last season and their injuries.
Jesus Christ. I don't think there was a single game where someone wasn't carted off.
No, and like a big player as well.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was poor cheerleader. Oh my god.
That was crazy. We missed 3 shots in a row. Dead on. Nobody there.
And then a yellow guy
A yellow guy. Michigan.
just hurdled one of Wisconsin's cheerleaders.
Yeah. It is one of the chances.
I hated, so my brother was a wrestler.
Oh god, wrestling is a horrible sport to watch. Like
Yes.
your body is literally contorted in so many
Horrible.
ways.
And he was a heavyweight, so he was just always up against these like roly-poly, like sweaty messes. Anyways, my brother was a wrestler.
Yes.
And he there was always wrestling cheerleaders,
Oh, okay.
and I hated it because they would be sitting there and they'd go, "Wrestle, wrestle, bend them like a pretzel." Just over
what?
and over again. They're sitting on the edge of the mat, just like saying this and like doing like claps and things.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not
right?
gonna lie.
Right? I was
To bend them like a pretzel. Jesus.
I mean, some of them do. I don't know how like bones were not dislocating, especially with like the smaller weights.
I know.
I'm
Like that's. I won't watch
Jesus.
wrestling.
If I ever have a son, he will not be wrestling. That is a no-no. He can play basketball or football.
But yeah, the free agency situation. I do hope that the Packers are able to get back to health because they had a good thing going. I'm very hopeful that they are able to reach that level again. I do think some of the people that they have brought in is a positive, as well as some of the signings that they've maintained, especially with their tight ends. I feel like the Packers used their tight ends a lot more last season than many other teams in the league. And you could see the difference in how much they impacted the game.
I did not know that last season we did not have a punt returner.
No.
I
No.
like knew like
We
were
just cycle.
constantly like changing people out, but I didn't know that was because we literally just didn't have one.
Yeah.
Because we just signed. Who did we just sign? We signed one. I don't remember what his name was, but they were like, yeah, after last season, wasn't good. Punt returns last year, bad.
Yes. Well, we
Not
also we'll have a new special teams coach. Jesus fuck. We needed, because how are you telling me we had that many field goals blocked that could have helped us win more games? The number of games we lost by single digits, like less than 5 points, absolutely
It was almost
crazy.
all of them. Like, I don't think there was. I mean, there was like maybe like a handful of games last year where we lost by like a big amount. But I can't even tell you what they are. Like, it was always by
it was like a nail biter because there was every chance and reason we should have won and we simply didn't.
Do you know who they didn't let go? Speaking of missed fucking field goals,
I don't know. I don't think he was ready to come back
no,
with the injury that he was having. I don't think that he was ready to come back.
no. And I am giving the man props. I don't hate him.
It wasn't as bad as
That-
Narvison.
Oh, nervous
It-
Narvison. Oh, Nor.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, like we actually, I didn't have to hold my breath or like hold on to someone's body as a field goal was like being attempted or an extra point. I did
Yes.
have a little bit of relief knowing it can be made. But after that injury, it was so up in the air as to whether or not he was going to be able to make something. And our line was not helping in any way
Mm-mm.
whatsoever. The left side of our line was getting crushed every time.
I mean, a mess.
Yeah, no, it was real bad. I think. Yes.
I'm kind of sad to see Malik Willis go.
But
But he has so much potential
he
to
does.
be like a quarterback one.
Yes, and I think that he'll fit in well with the Miami system. Jeff Hafley is going to be going there, so
Yes.
he's got him.
I'm kind of sad. I won't see his gum chewing.
The close-ups of him
Just chomping down. I'm like, bro has got to have the worst case of TMJ a dentist has ever seen.
No, I was gonna say with that Malik Willis, he was one of those people where when Jordan Love was out, I didn't think that everything was over. I had, and that's how you should feel with a backup.
Right?
Like once you hit third string, God knows what's gonna happen.
I
but
didn't
like
even know
you gotta
we had a third string.
Our third
quarterback.
string changed all of the time. But what I was going to say also with other signings and things that have been happening or lack thereof with the signings, I don't know if you saw anything within the Max Crosby potential shift from the Raiders to the Ravens, and then what happened with
there
that.
was some hella drama regarding it about him. Like he failed his physical, and then like
yes, you tell me your thoughts, and I'll bounce in after.
Okay, because what I've seen is from a more.
Okay, so yeah, Max Crosby.
Yeah.
So what had happened with him? So I don't know how much you knew about towards the end of the year last year.
He wasn't happy.
He was pretty unhappy. Let's be real here. The Raiders suck.
Yeah.
They
And he's
are
a
not
talented
good.
fucking
He
player.
is a really good player. They have good pieces in their team. It has not ever been seemingly cohesive. There has not been anything running smoothly within that team for a very long time. Like Josh Jacobs came from there, so they have very good pieces. Making it all connect, not happened yet. But towards the end of last year, everything was kind of going down. There was little talks here and there of him maybe wanting to leave, him not being happy. And then they were also in this situation where they could potentially get a first round draft pick. However, they won, other teams lost. They no longer were getting the first round draft pick. The last game, they decided to sit everybody. That would
Yeah.
be a starter because
Like, didn't he
what's the
sit that
point
whole
anymore?
game?
He didn't get a start on it, and then they said that he was going to be sitting because of an injury. And this man went out here, like posting videos of him working out in the gym, playing
He
basketball
said,
with his
"I'm
daughter,
perfectly fine."
all of this stuff. And like, granted, yes, he did have an injury, and it was an underlying injury, which he then in the off season got surgery on. Here we are now, a couple months out, whatever, from him getting surgery. He's still in recovery. He's still doing all of his stuff. He's expected to go do a physical. Your physical is not going to, his physical right now is not going to allow him to do everything that he could possibly do as he's still in recovery months.
Right.
So the Ravens said that they were going to take him. They were going to sign him. Then he failed his physical. They then moved on from him, said, we're waiving this.
They brought someone
and
else
then
in.
Trey Hendrickson. And if you know anything about that situation, Mans has wanted out of the Bengals for such a long time. Why? The Bengals have zero respect in how they handle trades, how they handle contracts, how they do anything. People are out here doing the most,
I mean, they're
and they are
literally
not getting
holding Mans hostage. What the fuck?
Burrow,
Yeah,
Chase.
there we go. Burrow.
Yeah. Joe Burrow, he gets hurt every single year. That man is not going to make it another 5 years
Because
if he
they
continues
don't
to play
have
for them.
any sort of
No, the
lines.
Bengals are damn near there with the Raiders. They have all that
He's
going
too
on. So
pretty to be
anyways,
getting sacked all the time.
sure, that could be your reasoning. But Trey Hendrickson then got the contract instead. What happened within that, Max Crosby was still in the building
I
as
saw
Trey
that.
Hendrickson was able to get the signing of the contract. They're pulling their contract for Max Crosby. No one is speaking on anything else. It comes out later that he failed the physical. Then it comes out they have now signed Trey Hendrickson. Then Max Crosby is like, I never wanted to leave the Raiders. This is my home. This is where I'm staying.
Yes, I saw his post about it.
So there's all of that, like those little pieces here inside of it. One is going to say that the NFL is not dramatic.
Oh my
Go
God.
ahead and wait for
The
free
drama,
agency to start.
Yes, the drama is so insane. I mean, to bring a guy across the country basically saying, you have a contract, all you have to do is pass this test. Fails the test, he doesn't even get out of the building before you offer the contract and have it signed by someone else. Like, that is insane work. It's shady fucking business.
But like that is like when you get to the nitty gritty of it, all sports, it is pretty fairly cutthroat.
Yeah.
They're gonna get what they want out of it, and if an agent is gonna be able to work harder on it, then the agent's gonna be able to work harder, and you're gonna have a better deal.
Oh, look at that kid dressed as a cow.
How Wisconsin of him with
the
the Bucky Shamrock.
Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone.
Actually, happy birthday to Colby Jack.
Yeah.
It is little cheese man's first birthday.
Maybe we should make that the profile pic or the pic for the thumbnail.
We can toss it up. Can it like get flipped for a second?
Yes. Everyone, this is Colby. This is nephew.
This is Colby Jack. This is just the sweetest little man in
it's
the
Shannon's cat, by the way.
It is Shannon.
I feel like we
mine.
should. So
I take partial responsibility for him. I've known him for like I think a week less than Shannon has known him. He's
a
chaotic.
cuddler.
He's an orange cat.
Yeah.
He's an orange cat.
Big orange cat energy.
Love him though. But yeah, it is his birthday today, and he does now have a crown and a tie.
Yes.
Sewn and created by his mother.
And what about the hat?
That's a cheese hat.
The cheese hat.
Yeah, she made that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, you said crown.
yeah.
Sorry.
It's his little crown hat. That's okay.
Actually, it's not on this list, but
Yeah.
can we talk about? I'm so excited for Baby Love.
Veronica.
Yes. She's just so cute. First of all, Sports Illustrated cover with the bump out.
Yes.
Love you, Miss Lambo.
She did
You look
retire from volleyball. So talented.
But let me say that kid is going D1 no matter what. Good God. Both of them are so athletic and like just so talented in their craft. Like I'm not a huge volleyball person, but anytime she would post
I love volleyball. I'm not even gonna lie. The only reason why I love volleyball is because of Brett. I did not understand it until I became friends with him in college.
Oh my God,
and then
second shout out to Brett in the pod.
Hell yeah. Go Brett. I hope you watch this.
Yes. He was at a baby shower I was at recently.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. We got a nice little hug.
Aw, love him. He was amazing at volleyball, still is amazing at
He coached
volleyball.
volleyball.
Well, yeah, he went down to Mississippi State and did stuff there. No, so I learned so much about volleyball. I did try to play with him a couple of times. It hurt really bad. He's really good. I'm not.
You're on a volleyball team.
That's a bar league. I am on a bar league, of which we are doing another year of this summer. I think it starts in May.
Do you want to describe to the class what your t-shirts looked like last year?
Oh my God. Okay, listen. I was not originally on this team. I was invited to come watch a game by my wonderful now girlfriend because she plays on the team. We do love a triple cancer. I went there and I really had the greatest time of my life. The group of people that I met there was just straight up hilarious. I don't think I have never not laughed when I'm with them. And it was great to just show up there and we just drank and laughed the entire time. There was not much volleyball played. The 3 sets went fast.
Yeah. More drinking.
Yes, and it was a great time.
I feel like bar league volleyball is just like bags in the air. Like cornhole. Like it's not there's not really a lot.
There's a spot to play bags.
Oh, I love
right
bags.
in the back.
I love some cornhole.
Yeah, no, it was a great time. Like every Tuesday we played. Still, that's what it's going to be again. But that was one of the days that I would look forward to every day in the summer. But anyway, so I had an honorary invite, and then I got to be a substitute, which then I had to make a shirt. Now, the team name was Serving Looks. And everybody's shirt had a variation of serving looks. So, like, some of them, it was serving books in relation to a job. And there was just other things happening. On the back of it, everybody's number was a variation of 69. So we tie-dyed our shirts. And then I was trying to determine what I should put on it. Because I just kind of played with a blank shirt for a little bit. Mine sorry, it was rough. Mine was the worst on the team, I would have to say. My front of my shirt said scissoring looks, because gay. And so I drew 2 pairs of scissors. Scissoring. So
Scissor cubed.
So it was a scissor. So I had scissors. And then underneath it, I had looks. So it was scissoring looks. Now I'm trying to think about the back. My back of my shirt was 34 plus 35 because we know that equals 69.
Can we stay up all night?
Yes.
I'm going to leave it open like a door. Come inside it.
Amazing.
Got the neighbors, yeah, earthquake. 4.5 when I make the bed shake. Shut it down heavy even though it's lightweight.
I'm gonna let you go. So at some point during the season, then I got a nickname. So my name is Faith, and the people on my team thought it would be funny if my nickname was a little bit of, because it's a little bit of faith. That's what they thought in their mind. Now, if you look at the back of my shirt, it says a little bit of 34 plus 35. So my shirt in its entirety. Front of the shirt, scissoring looks with scissors, scissoring. Back of the shirt, a little bit of 69. And
Oh my God, Bucky just waved at me.
I proudly wore that shirt. And when I say proudly, I wore something over the top of it. And I took it off for the game.
That's so fun.
That, in fact, was the shirt that
Yeah.
I wore last year.
Incredible.
We were known as the gay team, which was accurate.
We congregate.
We do. We do come together. Yes, so that was my volleyball experience outside of like PE in like gym class in high school. Great times. I had a wonderful time.
There is one more football thing I wanted to talk on
Yeah.
before we
Move on. Yeah.
Circling back to your point of if people are like, the NFL is so boring. No, bitch. You just have to look at all the drama that's happening in their personal lives. Mr. Dak Prescott, king of the Cowboys himself, him and his baby mama have 2 kids, and they're very young. Like, one's like 1.5, and the other one's like a baby. They were set to get married next month.
Okay.
Last week, they sent an email to all of their wedding guests saying, the wedding is off. We apologize for any inconveniences. This is like an abroad. It was supposed to be a wedding abroad, like
Yeah.
like Italy or something. They send this by email. Somebody sells it to TMZ.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was cheating, as if this isn't a story we haven't seen before in the NFL. The NFL hates women.
You listen to what AJ Brown says in a positive way.
Yes.
AJ Brown has some good words
Yes.
here and there.
Yes, he's a man of literature.
Insert picture of man reading a book on the sideline.
Yes. Editing Hannah has some work to do.
I think if we stick on the sports lens of things, I know Unrivaled just finished up.
Yes.
With their ending as well as
Missed one. The Mist.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
Yes. No, I thought you were saying like Mist MISS.
Oh no, MIST
I do understand what you're saying.
Yes. I have some thoughts on this Unrivaled season.
Yes.
First of all, postseason, I would like to say I was kind of disappointed that the Breeze didn't make it. They were all very young. Like, they were all like maybe like first, second, third year players in the W.
Yep.
So like everyone was kind of like, oh, it's the young team. But they had such a good season.
Yes, they did.
And then, of course, during playoffs, I have in our notes here, they blew it. Like the Packers, full-blown Packer style, right? Their last game, they were up like 20, 30 points.
Yeah.
And then they just fucking biffed the hell out of it.
Can we talk about who did not blow it, though? AZ Fudd.
Oh.
AZ Fudd.
Girl.
Out there on the sidelines.
Listen, she said, I'm in my WAG era.
She said UConn basketball has a break.
Yes.
I can come.
Shows up in a fur coat and like full, oh God, she looked so gorgeous.
The glasses, the vibe.
I love them. I think we've had this conversation several times before. Women, you need to find people who are as loyal as that UConn women's basketball team for keeping that secret for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, they kept that shit locked down because there was rumors for so long.
Yep. Some spread by them.
Some spread by them. I love Paige. I love my iPad kid.
Yeah.
I love that AZ actively calls her out for being an iPad kid.
Yes.
That courtside style had my jaw dropped. I literally sent it to Faith in all caps, and I was like, girl, that is Miss Becker's wifey.
There's a chance they could play together.
I did see that.
Dallas has the #1 pick.
If we have a season.
Yes, which is the other point. As of right now, the negotiations for the women's CBA not looking great. They had a whole ass 13-hour meeting.
It was like over 12.
Yeah, where nothing got accomplished. They kind of were going back and forth between numbers. So their goal was to get something figured out by the 10th in order to not impact schedules. The start of the season.
It's
right
March 14th, and
we are 4 days past that kind of deadline. So I am so confused as to what's happening right now because Miguel from Love Island
just got stripped, all of his clothes like pulled off by is this for a phone?
That's interesting. I think it's for Verizon.
Verizon, what the but why?
That's unique.
Unique.
Not looking the greatest right now for the WNBA for starting the season, but I do respect the players for holding strong in like what they are wanting because they are very deserving of what they're asking for.
And also, like, this can only benefit them.
Right.
And it can only benefit like the whole entire future of them and future players. And I think because there's been so much exposure and like a growing fan base over the past few years, they realize that like this means so much more than just them getting more money. It's making sure that there is equality and equity in professional sports. Like, it's not just about them. I fucking commend that.
Yes,
Like,
and I
so
also
good.
I love the fact that they have the opportunity to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Not many people have the chance to be able to fight for what they actually need and be taken seriously and be like, actually, we're not playing and you're not getting anything also
Yeah.
if we're not here.
Right.
If they didn't exist, there wouldn't have a league. If the players weren't there, they're not bringing in
Like,
money.
you wouldn't be making your millions of dollars every year if those players weren't out on the court dribbling those balls. Like,
Yeah. There was a little rumble going on in the NBA with Bam Adebayo getting a new second place record for most points scored, surpassing
yes.
Kobe Bryant he has 83 now.
Oh.
Now what happened there, because people are not really thrilled with it or about how he went about it,
Mm.
because the way that let's set the scene. They played against the Wizards. The Wizards are the worst team in the NBA.
You're a wizard, Harry.
They are actively the worst team in the NBA. The Miami Heat did not have all their players either, some of their starters, so Bam was given a position where he needed to score more.
Mm-hmm.
So
He did.
he did. And now at the end of the first quarter, this man had already scored 31 points.
Jesus Christ.
So they played 12 minutes. So 31 points in 12 minutes. That is pretty good.
I would say.
Now, he had around 70 going into the fourth quarter. Did he need to stay in that game? No.
Mm-mm.
He was like, it wasn't my fault that I didn't get pulled. I was at 70. My coaches didn't pull me. The thing that happened, though, that a lot of people were irritated with was to be able to get more points for him, his team started fouling a lot to be able to extend the game.
Got it.
He eventually was able to reach that point, but it was with
So it was
a
like
lot of aided. It wasn't like a natural one.
It was a dirty 83.
Kinda, yeah. Wilt Chamberlain was really funny though how he did it. Back in the day, they didn't have rules about just standing at the other end of the court and standing in the lane. This man was over there the entire time waiting for the ball to get thrown to him. He'd just toss up a layup.
Oh.
Now you get 3-second violations. You have all of this stuff. So
so they would just like send him down the
he
court.
was tall as hell.
Got it.
He literally had to do nothing. If you look at the scoring records, Wilt's up there all the time.
Know, it's giving when I used to play basketball, and because I used to trip over my own feet because I had the coordination of a baby giraffe, my coach would just sit me at a free throw line during practice, and I would just practice free throws for like an hour. And then he would tell me, if you're going down over your own 2 feet and there's a player nearby, you damn better
make it look like you're getting fouled.
Yes. And you know what? I was really good at it and really good at being like, ow!
So that you would be really good at what we call flopping.
Yes. And yeah, I got a lot.
SGA out here.
I got a lot of free throw points. My basketball career was short-lived though. No, my decision to leave basketball was due in part. Our school sports basketball started at 7th grade, and our 7th grade basketball coach was a fucking creeper, and I didn't want to have him be my coach.
That's valid.
And then also, this is a gripe I have with women's sports in general. Why are our uniforms white? Why the fuck are they white?
You had white?
White in middle school and in high school for all women's sports. All of our uniforms were white.
I guess I had white. Well, my school colors were white and blue.
Ours were orange and black.
Correct. That's weird.
Yes.
Mine were white and blue.
So, and at this time, I have struggled with my uterus since I started having periods, changing a tampon, super tampon every hour.
I got my first period in the middle of a basketball game in middle school.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I had such a fear of like bleeding through. I was like, I can't do it. Like, I can't be out on the court. I will have such bad anxiety about bleeding through my pants in these white pants in front of other human beings. So I was like, I'm just not going to, which really sucks. Because I feel like this was like a whole thing that Stud Buds did. Actually, I think last season they did like an ad with like Tampax or something. Playtime. I don't know what they did it with,
Something.
but they were like, yeah, like when I'm on my period, like we play these games. Fucking Amber Glenn at the Olympics was
Yeah.
like, I literally had to do that shit on my period, and I'm like in front of the world in a thong, essentially.
Yeah, yep.
So being a woman,
Hard.
hard.
Wouldn't want to be anything else, but
Yeah,
goddamn,
being a man, disgusting.
It is not it's not a walk in the park.
Mm-mm. I know. Getting back to the BAM conversation, that's Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson's boyfriend.
Yes.
Asia Wilson does in fact have the highest scored points in the WNBA with 53. Go off, queen.
Yes.
But yeah, so they're together. They're honestly adorable as hell. And she fully supported him. And like I love that for them. He'll have this to be able to be excited about.
I mean, 83 points is a feat. That's a huge feat to accomplish.
It is. Could it have happened a little bit differently?
In a little cleaner way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm over sports.
Yes.
I'm over it.
We really did start hard on the sports, and I think that might be my fault because I brought us into it with watching basketball.
It's okay. I think it's a victim of circumstance because there are men dribbling on the screen.
Oh, man's walking. He took 6 steps. No, but Veggie Tales, it exists in a not fan fiction world, kind of fan fiction world. There is you remember the story that was told to you about the rat and like the smut spin on Ratatouille?
No.
I feel as Shannon and I told you this. How the rat was involved in a threesome.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, the rat was controlling the guy. He was part man, part rat.
Yes, because yeah.
Yes, so we don't need to go fully into that because that is a wild thing that I was introduced to in my life.
In honor of the 6th year anniversary of COVID,
yeah.
Do you remember when TikTok made an entire Ratatouille musical?
No.
Faith. The internet during the pandemic.
I was depressed. I wasn't really chronically online. I didn't have the energy.
I was making high baking videos on YouTube.
COVID was when I first watched Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Really?
Yes, because Brett got me into it. I don't think I've said this out loud. I watched it in 2 days, all of it in 2 days.
I get it.
When I say I was depressed, I was living in an apartment by myself, and that is where I spent 2 days straight because I was emotionally unwell, and Avatar was the only thing that I watched. I think I went to the bathroom. I don't think I ate within that time frame.
Did you ever watch Euphoria?
Yeah.
It's giving Rue when she was watching Love Island and she got a bladder infection.
Okay, but I didn't get a bladder infection.
No, I know.
I did get up. That's where I taught myself how to longboard inside that apartment.
Inside is wild.
Yep, inside. I have videos from that. I entertained myself and I also graduated college. I finished my college degree in that apartment online. Just one day I submitted my last assignment and I was like, I'm done. College is done. And I closed my laptop and I went and I sat on my couch.
Yeah.
So that was my first time watching Avatar.
Which
and
is
I don't know how we got there.
It's our new background show. Wisconsin Lost. Well, we were away. We took a quick break,
we had to recharge the
intermission.
Yeah, no, the Badgers, they lost. They had a lead. Naturally, we blew it. Yeah, we hadn't scored for over 3 minutes, and we were ahead. Then we were no longer ahead, and we lost.
I'm a big Avatar fan. I have Aang's air glider tattooed on my ankle.
I have a cat named Momo.
Oh, and we love Momo. Insert picture of Momo here. No, I'm gonna insert a baby picture from when you brought her over to the King Street
Yes.
house.
Yes.
The one with the one I'm specifically thinking of is with
When-
the disco balls up in the corner.
Yep.
And she's just like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
cry.
she was so perfect. You two had like a
We had a
little
moment.
bond.
We
You
had a
had
little
multiple.
moment.
I have the video of you looking at her when we were playing Catan one night. It's literally you on the couch
Yes.
staring at her.
Yeah.
And I think my caption was like, "Get someone who looks at you like Hannah looks like at
Yeah.
Momo."
I don't play board games, but all of my humans love board games, so I just usually tag along and hang out with the cats at any of the various locations.
There's cats everywhere that you go.
The only place that there's not cats in our friend group is at my home.
Yeah.
Sometimes Toph is here. She's brought with Abby. Love you, Abby.
Tofta's so good here, though.
She's-
Honestly,
she-
I will stand by it. I think Toph was meant to be in a single cat household with only women.
Yep. Yeah, no, she just like comes out of her shell here, and I do feel though like when Abby brings her here, a lot of times it is just me, Abby, and Toph, which is like how she spent the first year of her life.
That's very fair.
From the time that she was like 5 weeks old, because she was the runt, and we had to take her early because the rest of her siblings weren't letting
Yeah.
her eat.
Yeah.
It was so sad, and like, how could you? Oh, I will actually start crying.
So we love Avatar within our homes as well.
Yes,
It is kind of crazy because I don't know. I feel like is there another relation to Toph is named
yeah. Toph
after like
is
Toph
named.
is Toph. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of things. We got a tattoo. We got 2 cats with names from Avatar.
That poster up there at the top of my wall mural, I have a collage wall, is Avatar Aang.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah.
Is that new?
No, I've had that since the doobie done.
Is that new being hung?
Nope, it's been there since I moved in.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. No one, you know, the first person who's actually noticed it outside of Abby, because Abby was sitting next to me when I bought it off of Etsy,
What?
was Chase. Like
Really?
maybe 6 months ago.
Wow.
I've lived here for almost 3 years. He was like just standing where he goes, "Is that Aang?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "That's so cool."
Yeah.
In his very
no.
Chase voice.
Yes. I simply have never noticed that. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It's like a very like watercolor. Like if you don't look at it, it just looks like a nice cloudy
no,
sunset.
I don't think I've ever seen Aang. If
Yeah.
you would have asked me if there was somebody standing up there, I would have said no.
But I love that piece of art. That was like I should try to find the Etsy artist maybe and tag her, because she sent me like a bunch of things. She sent me like another like watercolor of Katara, like a little like postcard size,
Yeah.
and then a few different stickers, and a handwritten note like "Thank you so much." And I was
Oh,
like,
love that.
I
You're like, I'll
love.
buy again.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah. All of the art on that wall is from Etsy artists.
Love, love, love.
Yeah.
I think all of the art in my home has been created by somebody, either myself, somebody from our friend group, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
who-
Shannon's so crafty. She's
she
doing
is.
a craft challenge right now.
She is every year she does a yearly goal. Last year it was reading 50 books, and this year it's doing 50 crafts. And then all the other art that I have in my home though is also from just like local art shows, and stuff from around here, or if I've gone to other shops or like places when I travel.
A lot of the
Things.
coffee shops around here have local artists' art just like displayed for sale, or
Yes,
they'll have
multiple
like
galleries as well.
yeah, which is so strange. This place
Lacrosse gives
strange.
bigger city vibes for a small area, and I understand that for some people
It gives
this
big
is
city vibes, but there's still like just a bunch of Hallmark characters walking around, and I
Yeah.
don't understand.
No, but like there's like
shop
honestly love Pearl Street books.
shop
Any of
at-
the downtown
Shop at your
shops.
local bookstores. Fuck Barnes and Noble. Fuck Amazon. If you're buying physical books off of Amazon, you are a trash garbage human. Because you can you can literally go into your local bookstore, and 99% of the time, if you ask the
They'll
bookstore
order
owner,
it.
they will order it on the spot and let you know when it's there. And anytime there's not a book there, I literally just walk in. I'm like, girl, I need this.
Yeah, I more recently learned that you could do that. I
Mhm.
just would I would walk in often to see if they would just have like new things, like new
Mhm.
books that I would be looking for. I didn't realize you could actually ask, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I do take advantage of that now. Did follow the lifestyle of gym tan water.
Yeah. Gym tan laundry.
on the occasional days that I would
It's
get
just
laundry.
from
Yeah,
Jersey
yes,
Shore.
yeah, I do know that part of it.
Yes.
No, I did it. I loved last summer. That was a great
I'm looking forward to
experience.
it. I'm looking forward to day drinking. Won't be drinking Lover Boys because they taste like garbage.
Maybe the other ones. We only
It
tried.
was like a party like specialty edition
Yeah.
pack. Faith has heard the story millions of times, but there is nothing more humbling than waking up at 6 a.m. in your family's camper where the rest of your family is sleeping 5 feet away from you and having to vomit into a fucking toilet that like doesn't really actually flush. Like it just goes into a tank. So every time
Oh my
you try to like
God.
flush it to like get the vomit out of it, it
Stop.
just
That's disgusting.
no, it was bad because
Oh
I couldn't.
no.
The bathrooms that are like that were there, like the actual bathrooms, like bathhouse, was locked, and I couldn't remember the code.
Yeah, no,
So
that makes
I was like,
sense.
well, I have to throw up in the camper bathroom, and then I hear my parents just fucking giggling through their CPAP machines.
What? It's like
Yes, literally. Fucking Darth Vader asses. God, that was horrible. And the worst part about it is I had gone to bed the night before at like 9:30. And this was at 6 a.m. I had a full night's of sleep, and then I woke up
and then you woke up to throw up.
and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Was it a hangover? Like throw up
No.
from drinking?
I mean, I would assume so. I had been drinking the whole day before, but I went to bed
Yeah.
fine.
No, that's wild to me. I will actively, if I drink too much, you know, odds are I'm going to throw up. It is the body reaction.
Mhm.
I know I did it to myself.
Yep.
If I need to throw up, I will be throwing up, and then I'm good. I
Yeah.
still remember my birthday. That was a day. Wow. That literally was us going to the beach, drinking for hours on the beach in the
Mm.
water, then getting back to Shannon's was rough. I threw up on the side of the road.
Yeah.
But I got it all out, and literally all I needed to do, I made it to birthday dinner.
Yes.
And I got ready, and I took a shower. I did well.
Yeah.
I did nap hard though.
Dude, an after sun day drinking nap
Yeah.
hits like nobody's business. The only time it hits harder is if you are slowly being rocked to sleep on a pontoon.
That I feel like I might get a little bit seasick.
I don't get seasick because I'm a Cancer. So, and I love the
Sure.
water.
Is that real?
Water signs tend to do better in bodies of water than other
Gotcha.
signs.
And earth signs probably like the ground, and that's
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Yeah, so that whole experience was wonderful. The nap hit hard. Shower felt amazing. That's when I got the Packer tickets that night.
Yes.
And that's when I learned that you all were plotting behind my back, which was amazing. And I think I was still drunk that entire time.
Yes, I was.
And I made it through dinner, drank more, made it out to the bars.
Mm.
So if someone is ever going to say I am not committed to
Wrong.
doing something,
Wrong.
I was up at like 9 a.m.
Send
and I
it,
went
gang.
I went
Send
till
it,
like
gang.
2 a.m.
No, listen. That's some summer house behavior.
That is. I will like there will be like I know we were talking last night about like I don't pop off like on people and like
Mhm.
some of the things that were whatever. I have it in me.
You
It'll
have
come
it
out
in
if I
you.
need to.
You got that dog in you.
Also, me like if I don't have a plan, I won't drink or like if I have to like make sure other people are okay, like I'm going to like be more chill.
Yeah.
I can go hard if I know that everybody's good. I know how we're getting home. I don't have to take care of people. I'm in. I will be the first one at the bar. I will be buying the shots. I will be doing
Yes.
everything.
I digress.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to address an elephant in the room, which are these rumors. All this rumors and the nastiness.
Yeah.
Of everyone trying to say that West and Amanda
Oh my God.
were seen hooking up, making out, then
That she's pregnant.
with
pregnant. Jesse Solomon's baby.
If you have not been
Gross.
watching this season, that man is giving them all the ick finally. Like even the ones that were friendly with him are kind of like, ew.
Yes, and they have fully set boundaries.
Yes, and I'm here for it.
Because I think
They
they
need to-
like he came off in a
After
way
the
where it wasn't
Sierra
like he was taking
situation, I feel like
advantage.
they were all like bro.
Like, we do see what you're doing. Like, he, like, comes off as that, like, cheesy guy who's just trying to be the friend. Really, he's like, how can I fuck you?
yeah.
Disgusting male
So
behavior.
that made me mad. The rumors about West, and then also I find it so funny that West, hours after all these rumors came out and like were circulating, posted a picture of him at Lindsay's house with Sierra in the photo.
That's
And
funny. I didn't know that.
yes, just like of him, Sierra was like playing with Gemma, and he just posted a photo, and he was like gang, like, or like with the fam or something.
Yeah.
That's him responding,
Yeah. Yeah.
of being like, y'all think I'm out here fucking Amanda? I'm literally playing with a baby with
Yeah,
the
with-
love of my life.
The way that conversation happened between her and Ben, though, that she was talking in the mirror.
Mm,
She fully was talking
Mm.
to herself there. Ben
Yes.
was not there.
I think
was
he kind
herself.
of realized that a little, like halfway
Yes.
through. He was kind of like, I'm gonna just let you speak.
I'm gonna listen. You're right.
I'm gonna let you finish. But
Yes.
I like
Have
Ben.
you told her?
I like Ben.
I do. I think all the new people are bringing a. I think I said it last
Yeah.
episode too. Bailey, Levi, love, love, love. They're so fucking funny.
Yes, and they are also, they give such like old school summer house energy.
Yes, it's
like
they didn't bring in like 21-year-olds, which I
Yes.
think was nice. Like they're 30.
Yeah, 21-year-olds can't afford a summer share house in the
Well,
Hamptons.
valid that, but like
But-
know, they would
right.
bring in a very young crowd, like Lexi.
Oh,
I remember when somebody accidentally said her name and they were like Jessie jump scare.
yeah, no, I can't. That season 9 didn't happen. Season 9 of Summer House is equivalent to season 8 of Game of Thrones. It didn't happen. It did nothing for the plot. In fact, it ruined a lot of people's.
I think I think it did show the reality of Jesse though, and I am
Yes.
glad for it in that part. I feel like he was sliding by with that whole silly guy, like I think I'm hot as hell, like I can do whatever I want type energy.
Yeah. Well, there was that. There was something else I wanted to talk about from Summer House. Oh, yes. Faith.
Yes.
I saw this before Summer House premiered.
Okay. Premiered like from the very start.
From like the season premiere.
Okay.
Kyle and Amanda, they were already broken up by the summer.
Wait, what?
And they were just like, but they went and essentially is that they went and told producers, and the producers were like, yeah, but like, what if you guys just like let your problems play out on the show this summer and like act like you're still together? Season 9 was filmed summer 2024 because it premiered last year, 2025. They would have roughly filmed, so summer 2024 they filmed. They would have then broken up that following November, December, January, or at least that's when they were like starting to like move out. So early January 25. Last January, they were already talking about divorce.
So okay. So that was right. It was 2024.
They started having problems around like January 2025 where they were
Yeah.
really like,
Yeah.
we're done. Like
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's when rumors started flying about Amanda having like a different apartment, things like that. Then they were both just like, no, that's like not true. They film last summer 2025. People are saying that like they went to producers like shortly before they started filming and were like,
Yeah.
we've been broken up for months, but they didn't do it on camera. They didn't make any of
Okay.
these decisions on camera. So the producers were like,
We need it.
what if you guys just play it out and then we can end the season like that? So there's all of those rumors flying. It's kind of just been like chatter, like quiet chatter.
Okay, so then can I ask though, would that impact, so if they were already broken up, you know, like the parts of the show where Amanda's like he was out at fans' apartments, if they were already broken up,
I think that they were like
or are they
separate.
playing out what happened previously prior to them breaking out in the live?
I think my personal opinion, and I would like to say all of this is just speculation.
It's conjecture.
Yes, all of it is speculation. I think what happened is they like decided to like put some space between them, but we're gonna work on things.
So it was just like a break. It
A
wasn't
break,
we're getting divorced.
yes.
It wasn't until this more recent
Yes, correct.
November
Yes.
2025
That
where
they were like,
we're actually
we're like
done,
this
done."
needs to be done.
Okay.
Yes, so like
So they tried for roughly a year to
Mhm.
be able to get back together. Is the thought
is the
here
thought.
in this room?
Yes, it doesn't like people have kind of died off on it until Mr. Kyle Cook goes on Watch What Happens Live this past week.
I didn't watch this one yet. I've seen clips.
Andie asks, how did you feel about seeing Amanda say, well, now we can get divorced and at least I got a watch out of it at the dinner? And Kyle, unprovoked, goes, Well, yeah, I mean, like, clearly that shows that we were still together at that point. So, like, starts going on a tangent about how they were still together when he gave her the watch
Okay.
and, like, how that comment was just, like, a throwaway comment. And so everyone's like, no one said anything about, like, Andie asked you how you felt about the comment she
Yeah.
made. And so everyone's kind of like, this whole theory is kind of
Kind of thinking into it. Why did he word his response like that?
Yes.
Like if nobody was questioning if they were together.
Yes. So that's interesting.
That is kind of a wild theory.
Yeah, I love reality television so much, and like obviously know that like some of it is fabricated, some of it is very constructed.
Yes. Especially like with like producer plants of
Mhm.
saying things.
Yes. It just kind of made me sad because I felt like Summer House wasn't necessarily guilty of that all the time. Like they were
Yeah.
they
Until something gets proven differently. I'm gonna
Correct.
roll with what they're clearly. If you're looking at what has been happening, there have been a lot of issues. Like that's like regardless. So like
Yeah.
even if like and that's the
We
thing,
were
though,
gonna
for some
they were gonna
people,
get to the same conclusion whether it happened
live
a
or
year
not.
ago, whether it happened 6 months ago.
I do also think though that there are, especially they were married,
Mhm.
that there is a whole other level to it.
I mean, they were together for a
It-
decade.
Yeah, exactly.
a
So there was so
decade.
much time. So for them, the idea might have been we're gonna take this time, live apart, see if we can grow together again, and like
Mhm.
where this goes. And for them, that's not separation. That's not a breakup. They're like, we're still legally married. This is still who like our partner is right
Mhm.
now. Are we like? I mean, in the sense, like, would you be with them if you were boyfriend girlfriend?
Yeah,
Maybe not.
no.
But they were married, so that makes them together. So like in that sense, to them it might really, even if this is the whole thing where they were like, we have not been living together, we have been taking space from like whatever for the X
long
amount of
time.
time, they're like, okay, well, we still have this show to film, live your lives on the camera
I
now.
also do feel like Lindsay and Carl, I feel like Lindsay lives for a television breakup.
Yes,
Kyle
or
and
a
Amanda,
television proposal.
oh, she wore shoulder pads to the beach. She knew she was getting proposed to. Speaking of Kyle Cook, though, I saw this TikTok. I keep saying TikTok. If I say TikTok, it's an Instagram reel. I don't have a TikTok. Oh, yes. His name is Josh, the Roni Stan, Real Housewives of New York.
Okay.
I'm sure you've probably seen him before.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so you've seen him. He always talks about like all things Bravo. He essentially made this video how toxic the moms of the worst Bravo men are.
Oh my god, yes.
Because, and I'm rewatching Summer House season 4 with Abby. Where as we get closer to like Amanda and Kyle's wedding, I just remember that conversation that Kyle had with his mother.
Where his mom said that she was off cheating.
And she's like, it just kind of happens. Some people just like, you just got to get it out of your system. You'll get over it. And I was appalled.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. I
Mm.
remember that well. But one of the things I've also seen with that is like the people in the comments that you'll see who are supporting the really shitty, toxic behavior of these men. If you like go do a little stalking, their
Hashtag boy mom.
yeah, boy moms.
Boy mom.
They're just boys.
They
Boys
have
being boys.
professional photos done of their high school son in their football jersey, and they're holding their mother in their arms.
Yeah, no, it's craziness. But like that's also like that whole idea like that is created around boys and just like boys being boys. That is such a horrible belief in creation that is innately put in. What the hell did you do?
I don't know. Sorry, everyone. My lip is bleeding.
Would you have dry lips? Did it split?
Probably. We were talking about Mr. Sandoval earlier.
Oh yeah.
His mother, first of all,
Yeah.
she's a boss queen.
Yes.
And I will never forget Lisa Vanderpump going, how
Yes.
did that come from her?
Yes. She's
But
a firefighter kicking down doors and shit.
however,
And then
I
there's
take
Tom
that back though,
Sandoval.
because literally this dude brought Rachel with him to his mother's house over Christmas,
Oh,
and
that
she
is valid.
didn't tell Ariana.
She did. They did that.
Mm-hmm. You didn't know this?
And was like was this in the show? Was
Yeah.
this like
Maybe not. But yeah, so Rachel was posting a bunch of photos from St. Louis, and then Tom Sandoval also was. And then there's a picture of them at the Arch together. Then there's also a picture of them, I believe, at like a family like reunion or like Christmas dinner thing. So it's like His family was complicit in this as well.
That's kind of crazy.
Right? And so I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know why my face is bleeding. But yeah, like just fucking enabler ass shit. I hate it, is all I was trying to say. There was like a little piece of skin, so I like bit it off, but I didn't
Oh,
think it
you
was
didn't think
like,
it was gonna do that much?
I didn't think it was gonna like, on the continued topic of bad Bravo boy moms, Patricia.
Oh my gosh.
Why don't
Patricia
we
is actually, I think, my least favorite character. Not character. She's my least. I don't even watch Southern Charm. I can't.
It's
Everything
bad.
on there is so horrible. The men on there are all
Dude,
garbage. Like
this season, there's an episode of Craig that is like borderline, like he is abusive to these women. And
they
it's,
all are though. The
I
way-
know,
and,
but like I like Craig's facade fully
Yeah.
just cracked. Like, and I'm like, so is this what Paige meant when she was like sitting in your kitchen and was like, if I need to take the kids and leave in the middle of the night, I'm gonna.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's just all bad. But Patricia, I think that times the women that allow them to do these things and stand by them and whatever are worse than what's happening. Like she just makes jokes about it. She sees everything that's happening and she
Encourages it.
yes, it's disgusting.
Rewards
She's so gross.
Rewards all of these men with like a male dinner, her men's
Yes.
dinner
Yes.
party.
Yep.
Disgusting.
No, couldn't be me.
This episode is one of my favorites. It's the dragon one, for anyone that's wondering. I saw recently on a reel that Zuko, when he's doing fire bending before the dragons, he always grunts, but afterwards he never does because he's learned to like control his breathing and his powers. And I'm like, what a like insane little minute detail.
That is, I did not realize that. I just
Mhm.
knew that he had found a way to have power to bend outside of his anger.
Yeah. This show is so relevant still to this day. Like, I think if we forced Congress to sit down and watch the entire series, they would maybe learn some empathy. Also, on that
They
note,
wouldn't though. But can you tell me how they're able to vote on their sexual misconduct not being released?
yes,
How is that not just
the people committing the crimes
openly-
are voting on whether or not those crimes should be made public.
correct? That is absolutely insane. Seeing that, very, 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 very clear as to why the files were never released.
Correct.
That's embarrassing.
Why does our Congress have a slush fund for sexual misconduct?
Also, how are you allowed to be maintaining your position if you have okay, also, I don't care whether or not they have misconduct cases against them. Every single person who voted against releasing those, I now assume that you are one of the
I assume you're a
reasons.
pedophile. If you haven't denounced it and asked for ramifications, I just assume you are complicit because you are.
Correct.
What I was going to say after that,
Yes,
this is going to
sorry.
feel very silly, but how are we the Fire Nation and Ba Sing Se at the same time?
Oh my god.
There's no war happening in Ba Sing Se, everyone, but we are actively doing the things. Oh my god, we were just talking about Victoria's.
So many things. There's not words to describe life even anymore. And I don't know fully what it is going to take for people to understand that what is happening is not okay and that you should not be standing behind it. 160 plus innocent schoolgirls and teachers being killed wasn't good enough.
By an oopsie. By
an
our drones
oopsie. And if you're
misfiring.
gonna ask Trump though, it's probably still Iran. How does the president of our United States have enough information to be able to answer a question or not know what the hell is happening?
First of all, you started this war without congressional approval. Actually, yeah, you did get congressional approval now.
Nobody wants the fucking war.
But this is what I'm saying. You started this war. What do you mean you don't know what's going on? You are the only
He's
person.
golfing. He's out
my bad.
golfing.
He's out golfing and shitting his pants. He is garbage. I hate him. Every day I wake up and I can't even process what's happened overnight.
No, because everything happens overnight also.
Yeah.
It's just you have to wake up and see what the fuck they decided to do at midnight.
So, if you're listening outside of the US, none of us want this. We are literally being held hostage. Also, our news, so censored.
Correct.
If
You don't
you-
get to see anything that's happening anymore.
No, there's people that are using VPNs now and like screen recording and showing like how places in like the UK are reporting on news from here, and it is the
Yeah.
difference.
Yep.
All of that hoopla from the party of freedom of speech and freedom of the press, small government. What are we doing now?
The thing is, everything that they say that they're scared of happening, it's literal projection of what
The
they
call
are
is coming
doing.
from inside the house.
And
Every projection is a confession.
it is 100%.
We're going to move on
Yeah.
because I'm going to get anxiety if we keep talking.
No, that's valid. I can only think about it for certain points of the day.
I want to talk about something to wrap up this week's podcast because Harry Styles released a new album and it's called Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, and it is my holy grail. American Girls was actually written about me. He was saying to me, here's the thing about new albums. And I get so mad at people on the internet because they will listen to each song exactly one time and then make a judgment and be like, this album isn't good. And people did this with Life of a Showgirl, which I will admit, not Taylor Swift's best album, but they were like, this is disgusting. This is the worst album ever. And then now, like 2 months later, everyone's like, yeah, I mean, it kind of hits. Like there's certain songs on it, like kind of are bops. People were doing the same shit with Harry's new album. They were like, it's not cohesive. I don't like it. Especially when Aperture came out, people were like, this song doesn't make sense.
The first time I did listen to the album was yesterday, but in my lifetime, I've never followed Harry Styles. I never
Yes.
followed One Direction or anything like that. I think that there are songs that I like from the quiet music of it last night with our
Yes.
readings. It did have like good like tracks and stuff. I didn't hear the words, but I heard the music and I
Yeah.
enjoyed the music.
Really great beats. I would say my favorite songs on it are probably American Girls. I just start listing the entire.
Yeah, actually the whole thing.
Actually, all of them. No, but those two, and then Carla's song at the end. My favorite song off of Harry's House is Satellite, and I feel like Carla's song and Satellite are like sister songs. Like they have very similar vibes.
Yeah, songs like that are cool though, where they kind of carry over from album to album.
Yeah, big fan of that. And still sad that I won't be going to see him.
I think we talked about
We
the cost
talked
of
about
tickets
it.
last time.
Yeah, we did.
That's absolutely insane. How
A girl I went to high school with though so Harry did listening parties around the world for the
Yeah,
album.
yep.
And the only two places in the United States that he held these listening parties were Los Angeles and Madison, Wisconsin.
What? What?
Yes.
Madison.
Madison, Wisconsin.
I thought you were about to say Madison Square Garden. I
No.
was like, yeah, makes sense.
No, Madison, Wisconsin. And like you could sign up, possibly be a member of one of these listening parties. A girl I went to high school with got to go to the listening party. She's living my dream life. And she like posted about it and it looked like such a vibe. And I have such FOMO, but that's okay. I don't think I could ever top my Love on Tour look anyways with the ruffles and the blue pants and the green jacket.
No, that looked really good. I'm just kind of bummed that you didn't get the show experience that you were hoping for with that.
It was kind of disappointing. Harry and
But he had like
band
COVID or
had
something,
COVID.
right?
They
Yeah.
had to postpone the first night. We were originally supposed to be the second night because he was doing like 6 nights in Chicago, I think. They postponed the show before, so we were technically the first night. Yeah, he came on stage, did his songs, was on stage for maybe an hour. I think it was
An hour?
like maybe an hour.
I don't think I've gone to a concert where it's less than 3.
He sang the album and maybe like 2 or 3 songs from like other albums.
Are you serious?
Didn't do like any talking with the crowd in between.
Did he do like an encore?
No.
What?
No. It was bad. It was bad.
That's crazy.
I think we waited longer after the show for the Uber than we were there for the show.
That's crazy because each of the last concerts that I have been to have been at least 3 hours.
Yeah.
2 of the last concerts have been the Beyonce concerts, Cowboy Carter and Renaissance.
I will
And-
say those are shows. Those are productions.
Yeah.
This concert, and like it wasn't just our venue specific, was literally him and his band down in the center,
Oh, okay.
like on a stage.
Okay.
And like the big screens. And like
Okay.
that was it. Like there
Okay.
was no like interludes, there was no like screen graphics, like there
Yeah.
was maybe like some like effects on like the camera,
But
there
it was just
it
music
was just
that was
him.
happening.
Yeah. So like in that sense, an hour and a half, hour 45, like 2 hours, like I get it. That's a lot to just
Yeah.
be you on a stage
Yeah.
performing.
Yep.
But like
But
an
you did
hour?
it in other places.
yes, correct.
I don't know. I love.
That was a very, very disappointing concert, but the experience was so fun.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's a picture I will forever cherish. Well, there's a few, There's one of me and Steph,
Yeah.
and we're getting ready. Delaney took it, and she's like behind us, and like she took it like in the mirror. You can't see her, but it's like me and Steph like getting ready, and like we're doing our makeup, and we're like giggling, and it's just so. Like those are the photos our kids are gonna look like if our world doesn't end in 10 years, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yep.
mom, you had such a fun 20s," and I'll be like, "I know."
Yes, I did. You're still actively in your 20s.
I yeah, I was a horrible little teenager. Absolutely horrendous. Would not want to meet her in a dark alley.
No.
She was scary.
And that's on growth,
I think
though.
it's really funny because that is like the first thing that comes out of Matthew's mouth sometimes. He's like, high school Hannah was scary.
He will tell me often that you were scary.
But now I'm just so sweet and I wear pastels.
I don't know if I'll call you sweet. I think you are very kind
When I
and
want to be.
very empathetic.
Yeah.
I think
Have you ever seen Vampire Diaries?
a couple of seasons.
You know how they have like that humanity switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch gets flipped a lot inside of me.
The thing is, I don't think I've ever been on the receiving end
No.
of it from you. And I think that, well, I know that other people have that are still friends with you. And I know I haven't gotten that side of you. And I
Yeah.
mean, I don't change anything that I do.
Mm-mm.
I am fully my fucking self. And apparently it works.
Yes. Yes. No, we've tamed. Okay. Well, we've been talking for like 2 hours. So
Hell yeah.
I feel like we could probably wrap her up and
Hit the ground running.
yes. We'll talk to you all soon. Toodles? Anything?
I don't know what a good way to end this is.
Can you say bye?
I can say bye. Bye.